Okay, Rabotai, we are on live.
501, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you. Today we got good stuff. Today we got very good stuff. This one, Jigarik. Arthur, how are you? We got the Ben Ish Chai. I'm telling you, today is Torah. After today, Jeff, nobody's coming back. I'm joking.
God forbid, Rabbi. God
Don't worry about it, man. Easy, what's going on? It's impressive. Easy is on. He learns Torah even when he's working. It's beautiful. Okay. I know everybody does the same thing, but it's very nice. Okay. Rabota, I want to ask you guys a question. You guys ready for this?
Yep.
But listen to this, Jack. You got to listen to this, Jack.
I'm all ears.
Don't let go, Jack. And then she let him go.
I'm all ears.
The olden days. Okay. Rabotai, the Torah promises that there's one mitzvah that if we do it, brings you long life, and it brings long life to your children and your wife, your whole family basically. What a mitzvah can that be? That's it, Jeff, it's over.
Is it helping another Jewish family?
We got to stop with this. We got to stop. You got to be more, to the point, Come on, Jeff.
Okay. Is it the food, when you donate food or you take care of another Jewish household, Shabbat or food, something along those lines?
No. Jacob, you're new, Jacob. You want to tell us what do you think it is?
I missed the question, Rabbi. Can you repeat it?
How'd you miss such a good question?
I'm sorry.
The Torah promises that there's one mitzvah. If you do it, you're guaranteed to have long life. You and your family. Jeff, when was the last time? Jeff, let go of the phone for a second. Jeff, look over here, Jeff.
Is it honoring your parents?
He says 1 second. Actually, it does say over their long life, but over their long life can also mean actually in the next world.
Yeah, isn't it like honoring your parents?
Honoring your parents is one thing that's going to give you long life. I want to know what mitzvah if I'm going to do that's going to give me and my children and my family long life.
Rabbi, is it something related to yesterday's topic, being happy?
No. How's that going to get?
I thought I'd get an easy one in.
Ruben, I'm glad that you are going to be happy now.
Michael, welcome back.
Rubenchik is always happy.
Thank you.
He's always smiling.
Especially when the wire hits, Ruben, tell him.
Rabotai, listen to this. Guys, we got to get to the point. We got to get to the bottom.
Let's go.
Michael, one more time. There's one mitzvah. If we do it, Hashem promises, He guarantees you long life to you and your family, your children, your daughters, your wife.
Rabbi, is this sending the mother bird away?
No, that's all. But that's you. I'm talking about the whole mishpacha, the whole family. Jeff, where you at, Jeff? What's going to be, Jeff? Yeah, what's Jeff doing? I hope he's making good money there now.
Talk to me, Rabbi.
I'm giving you a secret that's going to give you long life. Come on, money is not going to give you long life, is it? You ready for the answer, Jack? You ready for the answer? You ready or no?
I want to hear it.
A good wife. No, I'm messing with you. That was a joke. I mean, a good wife can also prolong your years, but
Definitely some longevity there.
I was in somebody's house on Shabbat. Whatever, he invited us for dessert. Jugari, you know him. It was his birthday, so he doesn't speak a lot. So, by the way, he knows what he's doing because it says in Pirkei Avot that a person who's careful when he guards his mouth, not when it comes to Torah, but in general, the less you speak, the longer you're going to live. Why? Because Hashem gave you also a limited amount of words. So somebody said this is the reason why he doesn't speak, because he wants to have a long life. You hear? So his wife was there. She's like, what, you want to live 20 years more than me after I die? You ain't going nowhere. Me and you are going together. All right, you guys give up?
Give it to us.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay. Rabotai, listen to this. Hold on to your chairs. Jeff, buckle up. The mitzvah of mezuzah. Hura.
The mitzvah
AG is Gelef. Wow. Welcome, AG. How do you say your name?
Rabbi, the mitzvah of mezuzah?
The mitzvah of mezuzah. Who said? Oh, I said it, no?
No, I'm repeating you. Yeah, give us more,
1 second. But who's this Gelef?
give
1
us
second.
more.
I gotta know who's this Gelef right now who just joined us.
It's my cousin,
How do you pronounce his name?
Hanania.
What does it say? AG over there. Okay, fine.
It's I don't know why.
All right, got it. I think that's probably one of his Instagram accounts or something, so nobody knows this. All right, got it.
Rabbi, we're limited on time.
Yeah, Jack. The mitzvah of mezuzah. You ready for this? Everybody knows what's a mezuzah, correct?
Of course.
Yes.
The parchment paper that goes on the door. Listen what the Shulchan Aruch says in Yoredeya in Siman in chapter 285. Kol azahir b'mitzvah mezuzah. Anybody who's careful in the mitzvah of the mezuzah, if done the right way, ya'arichu yamav v'yimei banav. Hashem is going to lengthen your days and your children's days. I'm not finished, Jeff. V'im einu zahir, but if chas v'shalom, a person is not careful, yitkatzeru chalila chas v'shalom. Daniel, welcome. It's going to shorten a person's life and his family's life, chas v'shalom. Gregory, welcome. Rabotai, I don't think you guys understand what I just said.
But Rabbi, get a little more deeper into the detail of the mezuzah.
I'm about to wait 1 second. Where are you rushing? 1 second. Rabotai, we need to understand, before I get deeper into the mitzvah of the mezuzah, when it comes to building a house, right, even the tiles cost more than the mezuzah today. You agree with me, Jigari?
It's very expensive.
No problem. When it comes to the mezuzah, we try to find the cheapest one possible. The one thing that's going to give you a guarantee for a long life, we're cheap on it. Rabotai, this Shulchan Aruch Musar comes and he says, listen what it says, Masech Shabbat, on page 32, side 2. One of the rabbis over there learned, Be'avon mezuzah Rabotai chas v'shalom lo oleinu, banim meitim. Because of the sin of not putting up the mezuzah, young children go chas v'shalom. Lo oleinu. Why he says? Because it says in the pasuk, Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitach. You have to write them on the doorpost of your house. Right after that, after the pasuk it says, Lema'an yirbu yimechem v'mei benechem, guaranteeing the Torah. In order for your days to increase and also your children's days. That is the power that a mezuzah has, but not only a kosher mezuzah. A real good mezuzah, Rabotai.
So, Rabbi, how do you know that it's kosher? The rabbi gives it to you. You think it's kosher. A rabbi gives it to you. Are you saying that we got to go double check it just in case?
No, you just said that. Of course I'm saying that. Jigari, when was the last time you brought a watch?
You're supposed to check it every 2 years or something?
Correct. It's better, right. Correct. But before we check it, when we buy it...
Then put your tefillin.
Correct. But before we even check it, I want to ask you guys a question. When you go buy something, Gregory, I don't know who you're shaking your head to, Gregory. Don't worry about it. Tell her you call her right back. Gregory, I hear. Oh, it's a he. I got it. All right. I don't know why you'd be speaking to he right now, but all right, fine. Let's continue, Gregory. Rabotai, listen to this. When you go buy a watch, Jeff, from any dealer, you want that there should be a card, a Rolex card, proof that it's real, authentic, yeah? Why when it comes to tefillin, mezuzah, and everything else, where it's the scribes that write it, why are we okay to be fooled just because they have a black hat and a beard and peyot and sideburns? Jack, you have sideburns, Jack?
Right now I do actually.
No, like the Hasidim. Rabotai, comes the halakha in the Shulchan Aruch and he tells you when you're buying the mezuzah, since they're able to become disqualified very easy, you must buy the mezuzah from a person that you know is God-fearing, that he knows his halachot. Because you got to remember, I'm not a scribe. I don't write mezuzot, but I could buy it from somebody that wrote it and I could sell it to you. But I don't know my laws in the mezuzah, so what am I selling you?
But aren't if I ask you to get it for me, I'm relying that you're gonna go to authorized dealer, right?
Correct.
If you walk in,
Yeah, but then
and
he
you
has
pick
to
up a
check it.
Rolex, you're not thinking, are they selling me a real or fake Rolex? Because you're in an authorized dealer.
Correct. That's only if I'm dealing with
Isn't that sin already on the person selling it to you?
No. You have to do your due diligence before you go ahead and buy a mezuzah or tefillin or anything else. You don't just go just because a store sells it doesn't mean anything. Just because I look religious doesn't mean anything. You have to know that the person that is selling to you, he knows the Lord's will. Why? He opened it up, he checked what's inside. No, he did. No, he didn't. He's trusting that guy. You think people don't make mistakes? People make mistakes. I told you guys the story with me. I was wearing tefillin for a whole year, disqualified tefillin. You know, just the other day, I have 22 mezuzot in my house because I have walk-in closets, whatever. You know, Allah, I wanted to check before the holidays, whatever. Jigari, you know how many mistakes were there? I'm getting tired of this. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting tired of
In
this.
your mezuzahs?
Yes, and it's not cheap mezuzah. I told the person, I said, make sure I don't mind how much it costs, just make sure it's right. Yeah, the best. You know, just everybody's after the money. I don't care. No, it's bad. It's really bad, Rabotai. I don't care. And then you want to hear something funny? When I received it from the sofer, so I went to Rabbi Davidov, you know, Jigari. So Rabbi Davidov knows the sofer. He said, you know, he's missing a few things over there. I said, why would you give it back to me? If it's not good, why? Oh, because we don't have enough time to do it right now before the holidays. After the holidays. But why give it back? Why give it back to me? Why give it back to me?
Rabbi, question. What's the
I can't do this, yeah. Huh?
What's the requirement on having mezuzah in your business?
Welcome, Avi. You put up the mezuzah without a blessing.
No blessing?
No
And
blessing.
it has to be on every door also, or just upon the
Yes.
But we don't sleep here. Like,
Right,
why?
you don't sleep. That's why you don't say a blessing. We put it only because it's a space where you could actually technically live. So a lot of times you'll see that certain rabbis, they will say the blessing. You know why, Arthur?
For the show.
No, one sec. Do I have it in my pocket?
Sometimes we fall asleep at work.
No, because
Kashalok.
you ain't gonna pay him if he's not gonna see the bracha. Rabotai, it's funny, but it's very sad.
I'm not gonna lie, you're being real, ultra real today.
He's real. He's real.
Rabbi,
I
you
like the way you do business today.
Yeah, but this what? No, Rabotai, I wanna read for you the Ben Ish Chai, Rav Yosef Chaim. Rabotai, I want to read for you what he says over here. 1 second. He also says, Rabotai. Listen what he says. He says the same language. Anybody's going to be careful in the midst of the mezuzah. You're guaranteed ya'arichu yamav v'mei banav, and also your daughters, not only your sons, also your daughters. But if chas v'shalom, a person is not careful, they could shorten their lives, because the pasuk says, in order for it to increase your days, so you got to learn. It's like if it's able to do one thing, it's also able to do the other thing. If it's able to increase your life, if you do the right way, that means it can also decrease a person's life chas v'shalom if you do the wrong way. Comes the Ben Ish Chai and he says, you should know Adam yashen al mitoto b'fnim. A person is sleeping inside of his house on the bed. Ve'akadosh baruch hu shomro mibachutz. And Hashem guards you from outside. You have like what, 40 locks in the door? All you need is one mezuzah.
So, Rabbi, what you're saying is that we should probably all go check our mezuzahs. Because I'm not going to lie to you.
100, Rabotai, 100%. I'm telling you right now.
100%, Ruben.
99.99% our mezuzahs are probably not 100% the way they're supposed to be. I'm telling you right now. It's very unfortunate today when you tell a person, I'm going to pay you whatever you want, make sure you get the job done right. But yesterday the other guy was honest. He said it's a lot of work and I can't do everything for you right now. That's it. He was honest with me. Because people today are lazy, that's all. Nobody wants to put in work today. Nobody. Nathan, welcome.
Rabbi.
Yeah.
How do I know if I'm taking the mezuzah to the right person to check it?
So you have to make sure that you know that the guy. So I'll put it to you off the back right now. You don't buy mezuzot from third person. Never buy mezuzot third person. Never. You know something? I'll tell you like this. If you want to be 100% sure, Michael.
What do you mean by third person, Rabbi? You mean the person that didn't write it?
Yeah, correct. Because like you could like a third person, like the watch. You know, they go from the authorized deed, they go outside.
Yeah, go straight to the source. But then how do you
Michael,
go straight to the source?
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, go straight to the source. I'm gonna tell you. If you tell this rabbi, whoever is telling you the mezuzah, you tell him, would you put your olam haba, the future world to come? Would you put your life on the line for this mezuzah? If he tells you no, say take it back and have a nice day. Take it back and have a nice day.
Oh, Gregory, wait a second.
Gregory,
Rabbi, once a mezuzah is not kosher, is it fixable or you have to just
No. So no, it depends to what extent it's not kosher. But can I tell you guys the truth? Can I tell you the truth? Israel, welcome. When it comes to mezuzot, if you have to pay $200, $300, $400 mezuzah, you pay because that's your insurance for a long life. I don't care how much you call Rabotai. When it comes to Torah mitzvot, don't be cheap. Don't be. You know, there's a pasuk in the Torah when we were coming out of Egypt when the Hashem split the sea. It says Ze Eli v'anvehu. It says this is my God and I'm going to beautify him. Gregory, can you please tell me how in the world am I going to beautify Hashem? I can't even see him. I can't feel him. I could beautify my wife. Jigari could beautify, his house. How do you beautify Hashem?
purifying yourself?
No. By going and purchasing mitzvot to the precision, to the best of the best. Even though this is kosher, but you go above and beyond when it comes. You could buy a tefillin that's worth $800, but you could buy another tefillin that's worth $2,000 because he had kavanot and he went to the mikvah, and the parchment paper is different, and the writing is different, and the software doesn't watch TV, doesn't watch news, nothing. Yeah, it's worth $5,000. Rabotai, this is your olam haba. It's not the
How do we know that that's true?
You better do your research. You're a lawyer. You should know better than me. You buy a house, you get a lien on it. Before you go, you ask around. Is he reliable? Is he reliable? Is he reliable? We got burned too many times, you got it. So say anything right now on the line. This is it, Rabotai. This is it. Right before Rosh Hashanah.
Is that what you asked in terms of reliability?
That what? Yeah, of course. You know the Gemara says that that there are three people that Gehenna is open in front, that hell is open under their feet. Three people. If I'm not mistaken, if I could correct them, if I could quote it correctly, one of them is the Chazan, the one who sings. Jigarik, the one who sings on the bima when in the synagogue, Jack. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he's singing for Hashem to make Hashem happy, or is he singing because he wants to show off his voice? Rabotai, there was once a story the Chida brings down. I think it was the Chida he brings down. He said he walked into a synagogue. They told him, "Oh, Kodra, very, very big rabbi. Please sit in the beginning, in the beginning of the head." He said, "Chas v'shalom to pray in this place." He said, "Why?" He said, "All your prayers have not gone above the ceiling." So how's that possible? We've been davening with kavanah, we do everything right. We don't talk. Nobody speaks in shul. He says, "Your chazan is a fufu. When he sings for women to hear and enjoy his beautiful voice." So that's one of them. That's what you never know a person's intention. The second one is a shochet, a slaughterer. When you go buy meat, you don't know where your meat is coming from. You don't know if this guy the knife is good, not good. If the animal inside is defective, you don't know. And the third one is a sofer. What do you know? How do you know what's going on in your tefillin? Maybe you guys want to hear. Rabbi Nisimi again, Jack. You guys heard of Rabbi Nisimi again?
No.
All right, YouTube him. Rabotai, try to listen to him in English.
Amazing book.
Oh yeah, by the way, he has very nice books. Rabotai, he was giving a shiur about how important it is to check your tefillin, your mezuzah, and so on and so forth. And one guy in the crowd, Jigari, screamed out, "Rabbi, stop it with your garbage, with your nonsense. How much can you guys scare people? Everything about you guys is scare tactics." You know what Rabbi Nisimi again said? Jigari, I'm speaking about 1,000 people at least were in the audience. 1,000 people. It was 11 p.m. at night. Rabbi Nisimi again said, "Your tefillin is puzzle. It's not good." He says, "My tefillin? I just bought my tefillin, one pair for 5,000. Impossible, it's not kosher. 1,000,000% it's kosher." He says, "I'm willing to bet whatever it costs, I'll pay for the repair. If not, you take it on you." The guy said, "No problem." Rabbi Nisimi again called a very big sofer, a scribe in Israel. He said, I need you to come over right now, open the tefillin in front of everybody. He opened the hand tefillin, Jigarik. He sees, he looks at Rabbi again and he says, I think you're in trouble. This is the best writing I've seen in years. He said, don't, continue, go on the head. He opens the head tefillin. He looks towards the end of the line. The Sofer, the scribe, you know what he wrote, Michael? He wrote over there, sorry, there was not enough space. He didn't finish it, Jigarik. You don't know what's inside, Rabotai. You don't know what's inside. Come on. Who we fooling, Rabotai? Don't be blinded by people that look religious and act religious. You don't know what goes inside. You don't know what. You guys don't know. You can never know anybody. You can't, Rabotai. It's a person. It's only Hashem can testify on a person. I might look religious outside, but what's going on inside of me? You know, I'm gonna conclude with one story. I had a guy that used to learn with me and Rabbi Wolkin, an elderly guy. Michael, you ready for this? So he went. It was a shul. There was a very big rabbi with a beard, a hat, very serious. In a shul on 108. I'm not gonna say which shul. There's a lot, but one of the shuls, a very important shul. The rabbi endorsed him. Everything was fine. He said, the burial plots in Israel are very expensive. I'm talking about back then. I'm talking about maybe about 20 years the story happened. So he said, listen, at that time it was Jigarik per burial spot, $15,000. So he bought one for himself and one for his wife. So he says, you want to wire me the money? You want to give me a check? He said, I'm going to give you cash. He gives him cash. He gives him the place where he's going to be buried. Okay. 1 year passes, everything's fine. 2 years, everything's fine. The third year, my friend who was learning with me, my colleague, he says, you know something? I have to check it. I want to make sure that this is legit. Jigari, he calls Israel. He has family in Israel. He says, can you go and find out if there's a, what do you call it? If there's a burial spot there, Jigari. He goes, he sees an empty mountain. Nobody's buried there. Empty mountain. He saw them water, like grinding water. The guy got so upset. He calls, my friend calls the guy back. He says, what are you doing? He said, no, don't worry. I made a mistake. You'll see tomorrow. You're gonna tell them to come tomorrow. You're gonna see there's gonna be a spot ready for you. Jigarik, he gave him the best burial place, so he sent the family to look. You know what it was? It was really a cemetery. So now the relative went inside the cemetery, look at the space. What do you think happened, Jigarik? He sees somebody's already buried in that space. Jack, bottom line is, after that, when we try to find him, nowhere to be found. Vanished with thin air. Nobody could find where this guy is.
Yeah.
Rabotai, we are taught, Chazal teach us, you must respect everyone, but at the same time, you have to suspect them. You understand? Trust no one. It says in the Torah, Tamim ti'im Hashem Elokech. Rabbi Wolkin told me this. He says you should go wholeheartedly. You should be complete with your God. What about the rabbis? What about my wife? What about everybody else? Only your God, because him you could only trust in. Everyone else can screw you one day or another. That's it, finish. That's it, Rabbi.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. Well, I don't have no mic. Jigari was going with my mic. I don't have no mic.
I'm going to put it on a shirt. You got to respect everyone, but also suspect.
Right? Respect but suspect. Go ahead, Avi.
Rabbi, one question. Where can I take my tefillin to get checked?
Respect but suspect.
Daniel, no problem. Daniel, if you want, I'm gonna send Reuven. Whatever you want. You can't. I'll send Reuven. Reuven's gonna send you somebody.
Okay.
I can't.
I just checked my tefillin. Nissan just checked his tefillin, and Artem just checked his tefillin.
By the way, Jiggy, that tefillin that you just checked, he called me.
I know, Rabbi. I know.
Oh man. You know what he told me? You got it. Well, guys, you want to hear something funny? This Sofer, whatever.
Wait, did you really say Biggie?
Tell me.
What?
Tell me, Rabbi.
Did you say Biggie?
No, I didn't say. How did I say Biggie? Why would I say Biggie?
Oh, I thought you said Biggie.
Danny said that.
No, I didn't say Biggie.
Okay.
Jigari, the guy he went to, I'm not going to say the name. The Sofer calls me. He tells me, Rav Chaim Igal, that this guy that you send me, does he have money to buy a new pair? I said, this guy could buy another 500 buildings in Manhattan. You got nothing what to buy. Jigari, they're underestimating
I love you guys. Rabbi, great share.
I'll see you boys. Enjoy your Shabbos. Daniel, contact Ruben. We'll go through it. Okay. Everybody contact
Will do.
Ruben. Ruben knows everything.
Will do, sir. Will do.
I'll see you.
Where are you right now?
Ruben, expect my phone call.
I love you guys.
I'll see you, boys.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Bye, Rabbi. Thank you.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care, guys. You got it.
Yo.